Let's go now, though, to the breaking news out of Florida with startling new coronavirus numbers setting yet another record for a single-day high as the state residents are celebrating a very different kind of 4th of July. Joining me now from Sanford, Florida, NBC's Chris Pollone. Chris, with a good morning to you. Actually, now it's noon officially, but talk about the new numbers. What do you see in there in Sanford?
Yeah, hi there, Alex. Florida reported its new numbers just within the last hour and shattered the previous record for positive tests in a day. Let's take a look at the numbers. The new total of positive reported tests since yesterday, 11,458. The previous high was set earlier this week on Thursday. That's about 1,300 more cases than the previous high. Testing was also up, about 65,000 tests yesterday. But researchers look at that positivity rate. And again, yesterday, they saw about 14% of all tests coming back as positive. That's a number that troubles scientists when they want to see that number at 5% or lower. Generally, they reported 18 more deaths yesterday, far down from the day before. So that's a good trend day over day. However, over the past couple of weeks, deaths and hospitalizations have also been trending up. So some concerning news here in the state of Florida. Florida now at 190,000 total cases, or a little more than that, making it the third highest state in the nation for number of positive tests, behind California and New York. There have been many Democratic lawmakers here in Florida calling for the governor to put in a mandatory mask order. So far, Florida doesn't have that, and the governor said he's not going to do that. But as you travel around Central Florida and the Orlando area, many municipalities, many counties have put in their own mask orders. And so when you're out and about running errands, you do see a lot of people now, over the past week or so, a lot more wearing masks. South Florida, they've closed many of the beaches to try and avoid large gatherings over the 4th of July weekend. But just about 60 miles to the east of here, New Smyrna, Daytona Beach, all of those beaches are open. A lot of public health officials here are not so much worried about people being outside on the beach. They can space themselves out. They're out in the sunlight. They're really worried about people being indoors, shopping, going to gatherings, having parties, things of that nature. As for restaurants and bars, the governor did reclose bars in the last week or so. They were open for about 3 weeks. Restaurants, still indoor dining is allowed at about 50% capacity. So as this holiday weekend goes along, scientists are going to be keeping an eye here as these cases keep going up. Obviously, they're worried about the numbers and the new number going up, the number of cases. But the governor would argue that it's mostly younger people who are testing positive. The problem is, if those younger people mingle with people who have underlying conditions, we could start to see deaths really take off in the next few weeks. So that's certainly what they'll be watching for here in Florida, Alex.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.